Hello Taurus, this is your astrology forecast for May of 2014. And the first thing to say to you is happy birthday, my dear Taurians. I wish you a wonderful birthday and a very happy and fruitful new year ahead for you, because this is your new year at the time of your birthday. So let me break down this month of May into bite-sized pieces for you. On the 3rd of May, we have Venus moving into your 12th house, joining Uranus there. So Venus in your 12th house, Taurus. This is a wonderful time to go into nature, to be by the sea or in the countryside, or just somewhere that feels peaceful to you. Somewhere where you can get some serenity outside of that busyness that is your everyday life. It's a wonderful time for doing some quiet writing, journaling, for studying anything that involves going more deeply into your soul. It's also a great time for doing anything that's behind the scenes type of work. Things that maybe are not necessarily visible to the outside world, but you're doing things inside of yourself. As well, with Venus in the 12th, this sometimes can bring somebody from the past back into your life. Somebody that you may have loved or felt a real heart connection with could well come back in for some reason. Could be somebody that stays in your life, or just for a reason to heal something. Of course, we've got the Sun in your first house for the first 3 weeks of the month, and for the first week of the month we've also got Mercury in your sign. So make the most of this, Taurus. Taurus, this is time now to set yourself, what is it you want for this coming year? What are the things that you enjoy, that you need? Taurus needs some serenity. Taurus needs some peacefulness in their life. What is it you can do to bring that peacefulness into your life? Maybe it's about your security. For many of you, it's financial security. How can you create more financial security for yourself? What are your goals this year? What is it you want to accomplish? Maybe you want to start a new business. Maybe you'd like to create some kind of a passive income for yourself. Maybe you need to look at your investments or your debts or your financial situation, because for you, Taurus, money and serenity and security are very closely tied together. But it's certainly playtime, fun time, enjoying the new you that you want to create, Taurus. There's always an opportunity for new beginnings at the time of your birthday. On the 8th of the month, Mercury moves into your 2nd house, which is the house of money. And it's also in Gemini. So this is going to be a very good time to get busy with your finances, to get busy making contacts with anything connected with money. This should be a good time for any kind of negotiations, of deals, of buying, of selling something. Should be very good for that. This Mercury, in its own ruler of Gemini, is probably going to make things quite busy around you. You may feel as though your head's spinning a little bit, but it should also be very good for promoting anything connected with work or business. So that should be very good. Now, on May 10th and 11th, we have an exact opposition between Venus and Mars here going on, which certainly can mean a sudden attraction for you. It could be in the workplace, could be something connected with work. It could also be a sudden inspiration connected with your health, with something different that you need to do. You've just got in touch with something. Maybe you went to a very quiet place and some information came into you because you were able to hear it, and then you can take some action. So this could be connected with work, and it could also be connected with health, or it could be connected with something that you want to do to help people, to help another person or a charity or an animal or something to do with helping. On May the 14th, we have a full moon in Scorpio. And this full moon here, I just realised that I needed to move Saturn into Scorpio, sorry. He didn't move out of your 7th house of relationship just yet. So this full moon here is in your opposite sign. So we'll have the sun is in Taurus and the moon in Scorpio. So this is going to be an intense moon. Scorpio is a very intense sign. It's going to be vibrating along with Saturn here. So Taurus, this is an important time to bring out of the closet any issues connected with relationships. Anything that you might have been holding down, something you didn't want to say, you didn't want to communicate, it's likely to come out during this full moon. And see that as a good thing, because very often emotions, they fester on the inside. You may think they've gone away, but there's often a holding on, and you are a fixed sign, so you do tend to hold on to things, Taurus. So this will be an opportunity to revisit all the things in your relationships that you've kind of held hidden, that are not in the open. Bring them into the open. It's healthy. It's a chance for it to heal, to really heal. As well, this could certainly bring an attraction to an older person, and it could also bring in as well a very strong sexual feeling for somebody, a real intensity. There's certainly going to be an intensity to the emotions. I'm expecting a lot of emotional things to come out ready for healing. And of course, with Saturn in that 7th house, many of you have experienced some endings in your relationships, and that's been necessary to make the way for something new to come. A relationship doesn't have to end, but maybe some behaviour, some negative or abusive behaviour within that relationship has to end so that you can both feel happier with the relationship. On the 15th and 16th, we have Venus exactly crossing Uranus. This happens but once a year, so this can be a sudden attraction to somebody. It can be a sudden money coming to you or going from you. It could go either way, depends how well you've been managing things. But sudden surprises connected with love and money around the 15th and 16th. The big news of the month is that on the 20th of the month, finally Mars, planet of energy, planet of passion, of forward movement, goes forward. It's been retrograde for a while, and on the 20th this is direct motion, so anything that you felt as though you've been stuck, you should feel as though the energy starts to move forward after the 20th of the month, and certainly by the end of the month. So anything connected particularly for you, Taurus, with work, maybe you've had an interview, been waiting to hear the result, or maybe you've been waiting for a job to come up that you like. All these kinds of things should start to move forward for you. As well with your health, with your energy levels. If your energy levels have been somewhat mixed, this Mars should help you once it moves forward. Just make sure you don't overdo things and go too quickly. On the 22nd of the month, the Sun goes into your 2nd house, into Gemini, thereby helping this Mercury, again, with your finances, with your money. This is shining a light on your finances. So this should be helpful. Put some focus on it. Set yourself some goals financially so that you've got something you're going for. Baby steps, and really feel as though you're accomplishing things. And then, in sharp contrast to this rather serious, powerful full moon in Scorpio, on the 28th of the month, we've got a very nice, lightweight, gentle new moon in Gemini, which is curious. You might find a new business idea, or somebody just comes to you with an idea that gets your brain going. You think, oh yes, this could make money. This is interesting. So this is going to enable you to see your financial picture from a lighter status. something lighter, something easier, to see some things from the fun perspective. And always when you bring humour into something, you bring in new options. The brain opens up new synapses and enables you to come up with some new creative ideas. So this should be very helpful to you, Taurus. So there you have it, my dear Taurians. I wish you a great month. Thank you for subscribing, commenting. I really do appreciate it. Bye for now.